Hi everyone, it's Jackie. We're going to work some more on our penguin journal, and I think this is part 4. I have done a couple of things, and I'll show you what I have done. Put these out of the way, and let's see. So I added this envelope piece here. I did some decoration here. This flips open. It has a place for a pocket right here, and it opens again this way for some journaling. And when you turn this page, there's also a little decoration over here. That's the first signature, and we're going to be working with that in a minute. Let me show you the second signature. So here's the envelope piece. This is a smaller envelope with a window, and that opens and you can put something in here. It has this little decoration on this side, and then this side looks like this right now. I kind of like that. I may or may not cover it. I may do something over here, I'm not sure yet. Oh, and I did do, where's the other side of that? So on the other side of that paper, I put the library cards that we made, and I just put a little tag in there, if you remember. So I made this a pretty large tuck spot, actually, in the little tag, and that. Okay. And in this signature, so I used 3 different kinds of envelopes. So here's the envelope. This is just a regular, I did have to cut it down a little bit and glue it because it was a little too big, but it's a regular letter size envelope with some decoration here and some little buttons, and it has space. I put a little coffee dyed paper in there, and I did this here. This envelope was from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop, as well as the paper. And here is another little corner pocket tuck spot with a couple little tags and journaling cards in there. And on the other side of this, we stuck the library pockets that we made. Those were from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop, as well as the library card. I decorated, oh, we saw this. This has another little pocket in here. This guy's a little tough to get in and out, I gotta say. He's tight. And then I put another little card in there. All right. So that's where we are. And we're gonna come back to this signature, and we're gonna make some pockets today to go on the back of, I gotta figure out where do we want it. I wanna use one of the, I wanna use one of the backs of a fairly hard piece. And I wanna do that in the front. That could be in the very front. All right, I'm gonna take this apart so I only have our front piece. Now what I am gonna do, I had a couple of these just from Angela Kerr's kit with the avocado dye and the lace and the tea stained. This is her tea stained piece that actually printed by accident, but I can use it very nicely for this job because it's nice and stiff. It's 60 pound, as well as this is 60 pound. So I want to cut a piece that's the size, the length, which is 8.5 by, gosh, how much do we want? 2.5? Do we want 3? Yeah, I think maybe we'll do 3 inches. So 8.5 by 3. So let's cut that. So it's good this way. So we just need to cut a 3-inch piece right going down here because it's already 8.5, which is kind of a good size if you do this. I'm going to cut 3 of these because we're going to have one in each signature. So I'm going to pop this over here. All right. That leaves us with a nice size belly band or bookmark or something like that. Okay. All right, So let me show you what I'm going to do. We're going to put it in here, right here. We're going to sew across to make 3 different pockets, and then we're going to fill those with things. But before we do that, we're going to distress this a little bit with some walnut stain. You know what I want to do too? I want to rough up the edges. I don't know. I was going to rough the edges, but maybe not. Because you're going to do things in and out of this quite a lot. So so this is kind of mass making actually, because we're doing 3, 4. So we'll have 1 for each signature, which I tend to do. I tend to put the same things in each signature, just decorate them differently and add different things to them. So I'm just going to ink all of these. It goes pretty quickly. You don't have to ink if you don't want to, of course. All right. Now I'm also thinking, move this back out of the way, that I might want to do some stenciling on these because they're kind of plain like they are. So I'm going to get out my stencils. Oh gosh. Hopefully I put them back. I did use them. I didn't put them back. So what did I put them? Oh dear. I just moved my desk around again because I was not happy the way it was. Okay, no stencils. All right, no worries. No stencils, no worries. We'll go on and we'll get out. This is my box of stamps. So we'll do a little stamping instead. And I just kind of cleaned this out. Maybe we'll use some of those. We might use this one. This is just print, which I really like. That one has owls. I don't need garden, no. We might use that. I do love that one. Where are my other stamp that's this one has these little birdies, which is cute. I was looking for my, right here. This is my favorite one. That's what it looks like. And I really do love this stamp. All right, let's put these aside. And we've picked several different ones out. And I'm wondering, this is a postcardy one. Now I realize it's not gonna fit all the way, but we could get some of it on there. This is a nice one because it's not as long as I would have liked it to be, but it's super cute. It looks like this. So that could go in the middle of one. We'll do that in the middle of one of those. And, oh, that fits nice. We'll put that in the middle. And I think we will just use this one. This is just random, I guess it's French stamping. And you have to look really carefully at this one to see which way the words go. And it's really, really hard to tell. I think it goes this way. All right. So I think first, I really wish I could find my, oh, here they are. Never mind. Here's my stencils. Because I really would like to do a little bit of a background. Okay, I gotta turn my paper. There we go. This will work a whole lot better going that way. There we go. This is a Tim Holtz Stamperomus, and I don't know, can you see that? It's THS034. That is the stamp. And I use this quite often. I do really like it. And when I stamp, I try to get off the edges a little so that it doesn't have that line. And I use one of these makeup brushes, which you can find online. Just makeup brushes, and they are, I don't know, you get a whole bunch, like 12 in a package, and in all different sizes. So I'm gonna use gathered twigs for this. It's not quite as dark as the walnut stain. And I'm just gonna go pretty lightly. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see that? I don't wanna go too hard because I wanna add some other things. This is just for the background. And then, that looks great. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. And just so we have a continuous, let's see, just do the bottom right here. There. just so we get the whole thing. Yeah, I'll just blend that out a little so it's not so. All right, now let's see what we want to do on here. So we could just like put this thistle on here. The other thing we could do is take some of our ephemera and use our penguins. I need to cut out more penguins because I have used a lot of them. There should be more in here. There's one. So we could just put him on there. But I'm thinking I'm going to do some random, oops, not with you. Not with you, I'm not doing random stamping. Where's my, there it is. I'm just going to get this a little bit inked. And I'm just going to do a little bit of random stamping. Just wherever, really. It's best for me if I choose to just go all over and not really pay much attention to it. Okay. Then, and I already threw my little penguin. This is what I do. I grab things and then I'm not going to use it right away, so I just throw it down. And then I cannot find it again. So, I don't know. Do you guys do that too? I don't know. Oh, there's one more in here. I'm going to have to watch a show and cut some more of those out. Let's just go around him. And this one has forest moss on it. I've kind of been using those interchangeably. Distress oxide. Okay, but I still don't want him just sitting on. Oh, the other one was right there. Did you say? It's right there, Jackie? It is right in front of your nose. All right, so we have these two little guys. Now, do we want a little piece of lace going down the middle, or we are going to sew this? We could put a piece of lace like that, and then put our little penguin guy on there. I still feel like he needs to sit on something. He looks like he's just flapping around in midair, and I'm not sure I like that. Let's use one of these for him to sit on. These are Stampers Anonymous, Tim Holtz collection. It's different tags and just different stamps. And I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to give that a try on a scrap piece of paper if I have one. I'll just do it on here. See how it's coming out. Well, that comes out pretty good. All right, and I'm going to just kind of put this right here. Okay, there it is. And let's see what happens now if I put a penguin there. At least it looks like he's on something, right? Yep, I like that. But I'm thinking I need a couple more of these because it's kind of weird to just have one, maybe. All right, I'll do that. Put him on here. Okay. All right, let me straighten up my. Uh-oh, just lost a pair of scissors over into the great abyss. That means I have to go down on the floor and find them. This space I'm using as my craft room is a tiny, tiny little bedroom, and it's really not big enough for all my stuff, but it's working. It'll be fine. I just bought some clear boxes that I can use for project boxes, and that I can put some of my stuff in. I mean, I used to have a lot of my cutouts and things, fussy cuts and whatever, in cute little tins and this and that. And that's all great, and they look really pretty. However, I don't know what's in them. So I've decided, since I don't have that much room here, that I am going to put them in clear boxes, and I think I'll be able to find things better. All right, that's looking nice. See how we just, you know, put some extra things on. Layer, I like the layer. Layer, layer, layer. Put you back in here. Done with you. Oh, you didn't want to stay in there? Who are you? Who are you to fall out? Where do you go? You go up here. You want it to be used, I understand, but not this time. Not this time. All right, I'm just gonna stick those back down in my drawer. And, whoops, I would like a little number or something, I think, on there. And I do have numbers and things. Just have to get in my little drawer here and find some. And I don't know who these are. Everybody and their brother makes numbers. Are we still going? Okay, good. So I'm not sure who they are. I'm gonna use one of these darker ones. So I think I'll just use, I'm gonna just cut some of these off because we'll be using 3 of them. So we're gonna use number 7 and number 10, definitely. And I guess number 9. I don't know why I'm not using 8. I will use 8. If you've watched me, you've heard me say that I am an even number kind of person, which I tend to use more. Then put those back in. All right. So let's just ink this guy up. I'll lose those if I put them there. I'm gonna put them right up at the top along with Mr. Penguin, so I don't get lost in all the things. Okay. And I think we're gonna just put that up here. Maybe even, no, put that on the lace. All right, let's glue down our lace. Let's see what glues are saying, oh, we want to work today. That one. I'm having trouble with this glue bottle. It just leaks too much, and so it's a great thing if you're working and I don't know. Hopefully things are gonna just come out now. All right, so we need right down the edge here. And then we need over like here. A lot of it's just gonna leak through. So we're gonna have to try that and see how that goes. Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, get on here. I want it mostly on the card, not off, because we're gonna be, this is the side we'll be putting things in and out of, so we don't wanna do anything too crazy. Okay, I did have a wipe here too. Oh, right here. All right, so now we're gonna put this on here, maybe down a little bit more, and we'll just put some on here. Okay. There to lie down. Come on. Lay down there. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to put our penguin. Maybe we'll put him down here more. Okay. I'm just using the Fabri-Tac because he's going on lace. Probably our glitter glue would work just as well. Okay, there's Mr. Penguin. And then just up at the top, we're just going to bit. Just to give him a little something to lay on. Get down there. Okay, let's see. And I'm gonna just, because I had glue on that, it probably will go through the cheesecloth and lay him down. Sorry if my head's in there. I'm trying to see if that's even. Okay, that looks great. That looks lovely, right? All right. So here's our page, and I didn't sew. I should have sewn, shouldn't I? First. Oi. Where am I gonna sew? Let me measure this again. If I do, I was gonna do thirds, so 2.5, 1, 2.5, is that right? 2.5, 1, 2.5, that leaves a lot more, so no. So, but 3 is too much. So a little under, maybe 2 3/4 there. So if I did it, I'm so bad at this kind of thing. It's much easier for me to just go this way. And 2 3/4 would be right across Mr. Penguin's feet. And that leaves about, yep, that's about right. All right, I'm gonna go to my machine and quickly sew on those. I didn't make a mark here, did I? Right here. And then I will be right back. It's going to be a little bit noisy. It doesn't take very long to do this. So here we go. Just going to do a nice straight stitch right down here. Wonky with the stitching. I don't know why. My machine doesn't want to work well today. Okay. Now you could also go around the edge, which I might do on the other ones. But for right now, we're just going to do this. Take the tails off today. We don't need tails on this, really. Could leave them. I like to sometimes. All right. So this is going to go here. Right like that. I'm going to use some art glitter glue. So this is the top side I do not want glue on. Oh, my glue. Whoa, okay then. So we didn't need that much glue. I gotta clean my little tip because I don't have my small tip on here. And you see my spaces aren't quite even. That's very evident, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. Now I wanna make sure I'm putting this right side up. So here's right side up. Here's right side up, so this way, right in like this. And we're gonna put this as close to the fold as possible, but we still wanna make sure our page can fold nicely. Go over maybe. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go, right there. And our page can still fold. All right, so now let's look in our little box of goodies and see what we want to put in there. And I do want to use the ones, I want to use these because I want to put some ribbon in them. So I'm wondering, I was hoping the ribbon would stick out. It'll have to be pretty long pieces of ribbon. Let's bring over our little ribbon right here. This blue, it doesn't really match any of the blues in here, but it's the only thin one that I have, so we're gonna use it. I'm probably gonna have to, there were a lot of these tags like this. I probably will have to print more. Because I'll use 9 of them to just do this one page, right? Yep. Now, here's the question. Do I want to tie it? I think I'm going to staple it. Because I'd like it to lay pretty flat. To my little tiny attacher. And see if I can get in here with it. You probably can't see. But I'm just going to get in here and staple that down like that. And it's going in. You could leave it out a little bit so these stick out or not. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And if you really don't like the staple, you can, you know, put something over a number or a little piece of lace or something. But I like that look on occasion. So we're going to have that look on these. Now that seems to be a little crooked. There we go. Very good. That one is pretty long. That one will stick out a little bit. So this is fun. It's a fun little project, and it's just something different to have on your page. You know, you might want to measure a little closer if you don't like that one pocket's bigger than another. You could also, rather than do another one of these pockets, you know, we could put one of these in here. Maybe I will. Maybe I will put one of those in there. That's kind of fun to have a different thing. But let me staple this so I've got it going. And this will go in another one. All right. So that's the project for today. I'm going to go ahead and make the 2 for the other signature. So this is what it looks like when it's in. And that's here. You can just pull these out. Isn't that lovely? I really like how that came out. Okay. So that's the little project. I'm going to go ahead off camera and make the other 2, and I'll show you those in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all well and safe, and I hope you get some crafting in today. I know people are probably all at work. This will be showing tomorrow. So hopefully you can get a little crafting in at some point. Even 5 minutes is good for the soul. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe and tell your friends, okay? Thanks so much. Bye.